Every person carries a storm inside. The mind races, the heart reacts, and emotions rise like waves in a restless sea. Most people spend their lives trying to escape that storm, distracting themselves, denying what they feel, pretending to be calm while chaos moves beneath the surface. The Zen warrior does the opposite. He walks directly into the storm, not to fight it, but to understand it, because mastery is not about destroying emotion. It's about seeing it clearly, without letting it control your next move. The Zen warrior knows that emotion is energy. It is neither good nor bad until you attach a story to it. Anger can destroy, or it can create motion. Fear can freeze you, or it can sharpen your awareness. Sadness can drown you, or it can open compassion. Every emotion is a messenger, and the moment you stop labeling it, you start learning from it. The warrior does not run from fire. He learns how to hold it without burning. The first step to mastering emotion is awareness. When emotion rises, don't react, don't move, don't speak. Just notice what is happening in the body. The heart quickens, the breath tightens, heat moves through the chest. Watch it like a silent observer. This is where power begins. The ordinary man becomes the emotion. The warrior witnesses it. Between the feeling and the reaction lies a brief pause, a small space of freedom. That pause is where mastery lives. Zen teaches that nothing has an independent existence, not even your anger or fear. They arise and fade, like clouds passing through the sky. If you learn to see emotions this way, they lose their power over you. The mistake is believing they are you. The warrior reminds himself, I am not this thought. I am not this fear. I am not this anger. I am the awareness behind it all. When you shift from identification to observation, the storm begins to calm. The second step is understanding. Every emotion carries a root cause. It could be attachment, unmet expectation, or resistance to reality. The Zen warrior does not judge the emotion. He traces it back to its source. If anger appears, he looks for the wound beneath it. If fear appears, he looks for the story that fuels it. He studies his mind the way a swordsman studies an opponent, calmly, with precision, without hatred. To understand emotion is to disarm it. You cannot suppress emotions and expect peace. Suppression is resistance, and resistance gives energy to what you want to silence. The warrior's way is acceptance through awareness. Feel fully, but remain still. Let the emotion arise, reach its peak, and fade. Every wave returns to the ocean if you let it. You don't have to control the sea. You only have to stay centered while it moves around you. The third step is transformation. Once you see emotion clearly, you can redirect it. The Zen warrior channels energy from reaction into creation. He turns anger into focused action, fear into alertness, sadness into compassion. Emotion becomes fuel instead of fire. This is not pretending to be calm. It is using awareness to choose how you move. The warrior learns to transform energy through presence, the same way a skilled fighter redirects an opponent's force rather than meeting it head-on. A Zen saying says, "The obstacle is the path." The warrior understands this completely. He knows that every emotional challenge is a test of awareness. When irritation appears, he uses it to practice patience. When fear appears, he uses it to practice courage. When sorrow appears, he uses it to practice empathy. Each emotion becomes training. Each reaction becomes a mirror. Through this constant practice, the warrior's heart becomes still, but never numb. Emotional mastery is not coldness. It is warmth without chaos. The Zen warrior feels deeply, but moves deliberately. He listens before speaking. He breathes before acting. He waits before judging. He learns that stillness does not mean the absence of movement. It means movement without waste. When the world pushes, he does not resist, he flows. When others shout, he remains calm, not because he doesn't care, but because he chooses peace over impulse. To live this way, you must train daily. Begin with breath. Breath is the bridge between emotion and awareness. When the mind races, slow the breath. When fear tightens your chest, open it. Count each inhale, feel each exhale. Return to the body. The more you connect with the breath, the less you are controlled by thought. Breath anchors the warrior to the present moment, where emotion loses its grip and clarity returns. Meditation is the dojo of the mind. Sit in silence, even for a few minutes each day. Watch thoughts rise and fall like ripples in a pond. Do nothing, change nothing, simply observe. This is where the Zen warrior sharpens his blade. Through stillness, he trains the mind to remain calm even when emotions strike. Over time, you'll notice that anger arrives softer, fear passes faster, sadness carries less weight. This is not magic. It is mastery earned through stillness. In the chaos of modern life, people believe they need to control everything. They fight against every emotion, every inconvenience, every unpredictable moment. The Zen warrior moves differently. He does not fight the river, he becomes the current. By allowing life to flow as it is, he finds power in acceptance. Control is an illusion, presence is real. When you stop trying to control the world, you discover you can finally control yourself. True strength is quiet. It's the calm tone when others shout. It's the steady hand when others tremble. It's the clear breath when the world rushes in panic. This is the strength of a Zen warrior, unshakable, not because he is hard, but because he is grounded. When emotion storms through his life, he does not break. He bends, he moves. And when the storm passes, he stands exactly where he began, still, centered, alive. You do not need to eliminate emotion to master it. You only need to understand it. Awareness turns confusion into clarity. Presence turns chaos into order. Compassion turns pain into wisdom. The Zen warrior knows this truth. Emotion is not the enemy. Unconscious reaction is. Once you see that, you begin to live differently. You stop fearing what you feel. You start learning from it. Every emotion becomes a teacher. Every moment becomes training. Mastering emotion is not a destination. It's a lifelong discipline. There will be days when the mind wins and you react before you think. There will be days when fear is louder than awareness. That's normal. The warrior does not expect perfection. He expects practice. He begins again, breath after breath, moment after moment, until awareness becomes his natural state. This patience is the mark of true power. So when anger visits, bow to it. When sadness speaks, listen. When fear rises, breathe. Each emotion is a chance to practice awareness. Each reaction is a chance to return to the present. This is the way of the Zen warrior, to stand inside the storm and remain still, to feel everything yet be controlled by nothing. And one day, without realizing it, you'll notice that the waves still crash, the winds still blow, but they no longer move you. You will feel deeply, see clearly, and act wisely. That is emotional mastery. That is inner freedom. That is the mind of a Zen warrior.